Hey, this is Jesse Cole, man. Thank you for joining me today. I am walking through Home Depot, as you can see. My wife and I, we're looking at remodeling our kitchen. And so I'm in Home Depot pricing some cabinetry and some other things that we're going to need for our kitchen. We're still deciding if we're going to do it ourselves or if we're going to hire someone. But I just felt the need to come and scout myself to see how much it would be if we were to do it versus somebody else doing it, and so that I can be more educated on the cost in the event that we choose to hire somebody to do it, right? And so as I was walking through here, I was like, you know what, this is a great lesson. This is a great lesson that I like to share with my audience, with my people, with my family. We've been talking about it for a couple of years. We've been looking at pictures. We've been planning it. We kind of know what we want our kitchen to look like. Drawing some stuff out, but it means nothing if you don't put yourself in a position to execute. You can plan all day. You can sit in your office all day. You can talk about what you want to do all day. But in this next season, where God is taking you now, where you want to be, where you dream about being, is going to require you to stretch a little bit. What do I mean by stretch? Well, that's what we do. We put ourselves in environments and groups around people who can not only nurture us, but can actually provide some solutions or give us a way to get closer to where we want to be. It's one thing to talk about it, but I had to actually drive to Home Depot and look at prices and look at cabinetry and look at knobs and look at kitchen stuff. I had to come out here and I had to stretch. I had to put myself in an environment that can nurture my dream or nurture what we want to do. And I'm telling you, maybe you're not as successful as you desire to be because you haven't stretched. Maybe you haven't put yourself in a position or in an environment that's going to both challenge you and nurture you at the same time. That's going to show you what your capabilities are, and then show you how you can become bigger and do more than what you could ever ask for or imagine. Maybe those doors haven't opened for you yet because you haven't stretched. Man, listen, for what God has for you, for what God wants to do in your life, it's going to require you to stretch. It's going to require you to do something to get outside of your comfort zone. It's going to require you to get up and stop talking about it and stop dreaming about it and stop writing down the strategy. And for some of you, the planning stages has been done. And you asking God to open up doors, and He's saying, I've already given you the strategy. I can't give you any more revelation I've given you until you use what I've already given you. Listen, in this new season, and I'm not just talking about 2017. I'm talking about just in your life, period. Because this season could last longer than 1 year for you. It could be 3 years. It could be 5 years. Some things God told me that I'm not going to be able to see manifest until 10 years. But I got to be productive. I still got to be committed. And I still got to be consistent in some things in order for those things to come through. So for me, that's a 10-year season for me. But whatever your season is, whatever the duration of your season is, for many of you, He's already given you the strategy, and he's given you the permission and the authority to go after it now, right? Before a batter gets up to the plate, he's in the batter box swinging. He's visualizing, or he's looking at, okay, this is what I'm going to do when I get up there. He's studying the pitcher. He's studying the pitcher's pitches. But there's going to come a time when he has to get in that on the plate. And he has to actually get into the game, and he has to swing. Right now is your time to swing. Right now is your time to step up to the plate. You've prepared long enough. God has given you the vision. He's given you the strategy. He's saying, go swing, stretch. Put yourself in a position to see this stuff actually come to pass, to actualize what you have been dreaming about. Sometimes we try to pray longer than what we have to, or we try to delay longer than we have to because we're really afraid that we're going to fail. Well, I got to pray about that. I don't know, I got to pray about that. And what you're really saying is, I don't trust God. I don't trust what God has put in my hands. So I'm going to sit on it for a minute until the time is right. Listen, the time is never going to be perfect for you to step out there and do what God called you to do. It's never going to be perfect conditions. You have to get started. You got to step up to the plate and you got to swing. You got to stretch. Put yourself in an environment that's going to nurture and challenge you at the same time. All right. So as we're looking to remodel our kitchen, I encourage you to be intentional about remodeling your belief system and your mindset as it relates to what God has already called you to be. Remember that what you want to become depends on your willingness to become it. Have a great day.